So what's the best Zeal has to offer? Well, stay tuned to find out which snow goggles made our top 3 picks of the year. Hello, I am Eyeglass Tyler, or right now, Snow Goggle Tyler. As you can tell, I'm getting into the season with my nice beanie here. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 best Zeal snow goggles of the season. Some of the features we're going to tackle will be frame and lens technology, of course. We'll talk about anti-fog treatments and a little bit into the integration features and what you can expect out of these goggles. Ideally, by the end of this video, you will have 3 incredible options from Zeal to pick from for your next snow goggles. So let's get into it. All right, first off, we have the Portal. This comes in a good medium fit, I would say, for the most part. The thing I love about snow goggles is they're pretty forgiving in terms of fit. So medium is a really good middle of the road fit, which should very likely fit just about everyone unless you tend to need an exceptionally large or exceptionally small goggle. I'll bet you this will fit you, and it's honestly going to be the same for the rest of these options here as well. This has been around for a little while, actually a couple of seasons now. It has a rimless design, which I think is still very popular and very in. Of course, with Zeal, you're going to be getting the polarized and photochromic optimum lens tech, their automatic plus lens tech. But what's cool about this goggle is the rail lock system. So for those of you out there who like the ease of interchangeability, functionality of magnetic lenses, but you're concerned with those magnetic lenses coming loose while you're riding, Zeal has a solution for you with this rail lock system, because the rail lock keeps it locked in place while the magnetic magnets keep it attached to the goggle. So a really solid system there that works really well and is still very easy to interchange, just seamless. Of course, this is a top tier goggle, so you're getting the triple layer foam, and with their Everclear anti-fog and dual lens construction, you can count on these being exceptionally anti-fog or fog resistant, however you want to say it. It does have the wider strap that is adjustable for helmet compatibility, with that silicone bead in there to make sure that it stays in place. Everything you would expect out of a goggle this season, you can get out of this and more, honestly. Next up, we have the Beacon. And again, like I said, a good medium fit. Unless you're an extra large or an extra small, this will very likely fit you just fine. A top tier goggle also, so it's going to have all of those features you expect. Triple layer foam, wide adjustable strap for helmet compatibility, the silicone bead on the inside, of course, Zeal's polarized and photochromic optimum automatic plus lens technology. What's unique about this goggle? Well, for one, it is cylindrical. For those of you who still like that cylindrical aesthetic, that cylindrical design. And if you don't know what that is, we've gone over it in many other videos that we can link down in the description. Probably that specific topic. You can check it out. But what they did differently here is they incorporated what they're calling their observation deck technology, which is fun because it's focused on, obviously you have the wide peripheral vision. Well, now they're talking about the vertical peripheral vision. It's very important to see down the hill. That's where you're going, and probably you're going there very fast. And so you want to be able to see as well as possible. And so with this observation deck technology, what they did is they incorporated a little bit of what us opticians know as panoscopic tilt. That means that instead of the lens being flat in front of your face, it's tilted, where the top of the goggle is a little farther away from your head. The bottom of the goggle is a little closer, and that gives you a little more lens to look through. It honestly is a more natural experience to what we eyeglass wearers are used to, optically speaking. And so you definitely get an excellent lens real estate in this goggle because you have a lot of clear lens to look through, and it's the best for the optical clarity and just a great goggle in general. Last but not least, we have the Hatchet. Again, like I said, medium fit, top tier goggle, so triple layer foam, wide adjustable strap with the grip on the inside, plenty helmet compatible, and also great anti-fog coating on this as well. This is kind of the cylindrical version of the Portal. really and truly. It does have their tapered cylindrical lens for the best optical clarity. Just a quick moment on this cylindrical lens issue here. A lot of people probably have a stigma against cylindrical lenses because historically they were not as good optically speaking. That's why spherical lenses came out and were just a powerhouse in the world of goggles, because they were so much better optically speaking. But that is because the lenses prior to now would be made just as a flat lens and then they would wrap it around the goggle. And there are a ton of optical issues that come along with that. If you're looking at a top tier goggle like this, the lens is actually molded to this shape. That's the way it goes into a mold and it comes out this shape. It's not stretched, it's not curved after being manufactured. And so you do have really good optical clarity even out of a cylindrical lens. Now that that's out of the way, like I said, this is kind of the cylindrical version of the Portal, which means that it, of course, has the rail lock system. In my opinion, it is a little easier to interchange because being cylindrical, it means that it's flat vertically, which means that it's a little easier to find those rails. When you're putting it on, you just go straight down. Whereas with the Portal, you kind of have to come in at an angle and like a ball, slide it in that way. But this just goes straight down. But again, it's what you would expect out of a really solid, easy to interchange, has a magnetic element to it, but stays in place thanks to that rail lock system. A really good option if you like the idea of the Portal, but you want something that is cylindrical. There you go for the Hatchet. Hey, if you have any additional questions about Zeal snow goggles you feel like I didn't cover here, or any of your prescription needs that you may have, please be sure to reach out to our opticians here at SportRx because we are eagerly awaiting your call. Also, if you want more snow goggle reviews, more content on prescription snow goggles even, you can check out our videos, check out our blogs. We'll put that in the description down below. So that wraps up our top 3 Zeal snow goggles of the season. Hopefully now you have a better idea of what you should be looking for. Just remember, when you're shopping for goggles, make sure you're looking for those elements and features that you get out of a top tier goggle, because it does make a huge difference. Talking about all those things that I've repeated so many times: triple layer foam, good adjustable strap with the silicone bead on the inside, a really solid anti-fog coating, because honestly, it ruins your trip if you don't have a good pair of goggles. It sucks. So make sure you don't cheap out on the goggles. I don't want to say it that way, but there's no other way to say it. Make sure that you invest in a good pair of goggles because it makes a huge difference. You're relying on your vision. It's hugely important. By the way, if you decide to order from SportRx, thanks to our See Better guarantee, you never have to worry about getting something that isn't right or doesn't work for you. And you can take as long as 45 days with them to get that figured out. Call us and we will take care of you no matter what that means on our end. By the way, I keep talking about opticians because we have certified opticians who'd love to hear from you, and we do all of these with our prescription insert as well. So if you need a prescription, it makes a huge difference and I'd highly recommend it. Reach out to us. We can help you get it right the first time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or valuable. If so, throw us a like because it would mean the world to me. You can check out relevant videos here. Also, we are on social media and we have good content there too. And I'd encourage you to check us out at SportRx.